CS Treasury is not available and CS loans is available. That's what I said. Senator Sifuna?
Honorable Speaker, I think we had agreed on certain basic rules of decorum when cabinet secretaries are asking for, an adjournment of their appearance. First, the letter that you have referenced with regard to the cabinet secretary for Treasury. I didn't hear you giving the reason why he's saying he's not coming. And did I hear you correctly saying that the letter came this morning? I think, Honorable Speaker, we had set certain rules that indeed if a CS is unable to come, they need to communicate earlier and not on the day of the sitting. And secondly, that they have to state proper reasons for the absence, because this is also an important exercise. You can't just say I'm not available. So maybe you can clarify for me those two issues, Honorable Speaker.
Senator Sifuna, I clearly explained the reason, and I saw your eyes were really, we were on contact with you when I was giving the communication. And I said that the letter says, however, given other prearranged official engagements, I will not be in a position to attend the Senate plenary as scheduled. That's the explanation that I have in this letter. But unfortunately now the CS environment is here and I don't want to engage on that discussion when we have a visitor, unless if she gives us 5 minutes to settle that matter with the senators.
Honorable Speaker, it is good that she hears what we have to say, because she's a colleague in the cabinet. And this very fate might befall her one day. Honorable Speaker.
So that she can also know what will before her in case she doesn't respond.
Yeah, and to communicate to cabinet. You know, many of us are football fans, Honorable Speaker. We stayed up very late last night to watch a game, but had the fortitude to wake up very early to come.
Which game was that, and what were the results?
There was an Arsenal versus Madrid game.
Yeah, what are the results?
Arsenal, by some fluke, scored 3 goals inexplicably. No, the Speaker has asked a question. By a fluke, Honorable Speaker, Arsenal were able to score 3 goals. So, Honorable Speaker, the point I was making is that we stayed.
Now I can even give you more minutes if you talk nice of Arsenal. I can give you 3 more minutes.
I would rather just sit down, Honorable Speaker. I really have nothing nice to say as a Chelsea fan myself. But the point I was making, Honorable Speaker, is the point of communication. It's critical for us to, as a House, to set down a marker. That if there were prior engagements, the moment that the CS receives the letter, and he has prior arrangements on that date, it is only fair that he notifies the House that that day clashes with prior arrangements. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, what you have read is not an explanation. That's not an explanation. If you tell somebody that there were prior arrangements, that's not an explanation. That's not a reason. At least sometimes we hear some people say, oh, we had a meeting at State House or cabinet meeting at State House, or I am engaged in security operations somewhere. That is a reason. But what that letter states, in my very humble opinion, is contempt of this House.
Honorable Senators, let's do this. The CS for Environment has only one question. We engage her on that question once she exits. Then as we transit to the time that was allocated for the CS Treasury, then I'll give you some minutes to ventilate on that matter. So let's utilize this time just to request, Madam CS, you know you are the very corner. Maybe you can move a bit, the Sergeant tabs. Otherwise, I'm looking for love from. Yes, that's a better position for engagement. So, CS, welcome. I can see now you have come with another cap from the Minister of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry. Last time you were here, and I was also presenting. You are the CS for Health. And so welcome back to the Senate. I think this new docket is so friendly to anybody can be able to engage on matters of environment, because they are actually what we do every day. So you have one question from the Senator for Kirinyaga County, Senator Murango, question number 037. So I'll request Senator Wakili Sigei to stand on behalf of Senator Murango of that communication.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And I'm reading this question on behalf of Senator James Murango from Kirinyaga, pursuant to a letter of authorization dated 9th of April 2025, authorizing me to ask the question on his behalf. Madam CS, welcome to the Senate. And this is the question that the Honorable Senator for Kirinyaga, question number 37, has got for you. Could the Cabinet Secretary provide details on the ongoing tree harvesting in Kamurwana Hill Forest in Kirinyaga Central Constituency, stating whether the harvesting is legal and whether public participation was undertaken prior to the harvesting? Question B, what measures is the government implementing to assure the local community of environmental safety given the risks of deforestation in the context of climate change and its potential impact on the ecosystem? And question C, Madam CS asks you to give us steps that the ministry has taken to prevent deforestation and promote reforestation efforts across the country. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Madam CS, you can respond to the three questions simultaneously.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and Honorable Members, for giving us the opportunity to address the questions and concerns that were given to us. Honorable Speaker, Kamurwana Hill Karaini, which is within Kangaita Forest Station, is located in Kirinyaga West Sub-County and covers an area of 23.87 hectares, composed of 14.7 hectares of Pinus patula, that is pine trees plantation, and 9.17 hectares of bush and grasslands, and is detached from the main forest block of Kangaita Forest. Honorable Speaker, with regards to harvesting in Kamurwana Hill Karaini Forest, I wish to clarify that there is no tree harvesting activities being undertaken on this hill. This can be confirmed by the latest satellite imagery and photos annexed A and B. And if and when this is going to take place, the Kenya Forest Service will be guided by the provision provided in the Forest Conservation and Management Act and any other relevant legislation such as MCA 1999,